Hi everyone, I'm Kenny McIntosh here from WhatCulture.com. We are just 48 hours away from the 2017 Royal Rumble, so I am here to talk through some of the possibilities that we could see this Sunday, because this is one of the most star-studded, intriguing, unpredictable Royal Rumbles of recent memory. This year is the return to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, 20 years after Shawn Michaels won the belt and then lost his smile and didn't wrestle at WrestleMania because he didn't want to lose to Bret Hart. Remember that? But this year there's so much going on because Royal Rumble is that time of the year where things that you never see get to happen. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior faced off for the first time at the Royal Rumble. The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles and Roman Reigns kind of went the wrong way, but at the Royal Rumble. So we're going to run down the 10 possible winners that we see here at WhatCulture.com for the Royal Rumble. We also want to know who you think, so let us know in the comments. But let's run down the 10 that could potentially win the Royal Rumble and go on to headline WrestleMania 33. And at number 10, we have the Viper himself, Randy Orton. He's been part of the Wyatt family recently. He's not quite committed to being a Wyatt. He's still been a bit of a Viper. And recently, obviously, we saw on SmackDown that he is still aligned with Bray Wyatt, but Luke Harper's now gone. Could Randy Orton get the win at the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship? It is possible, because if you look at the past track record, Randy Orton's already won a Royal Rumble. He's already main evented WrestleMania. He is a proven commodity. He is the safe bet about winning the Royal Rumble. If you want to stay safe, not be too exciting, he could win this Sunday. Hopefully he doesn't know, because he's a bit boring. And at number 9, we have Sami Zayn, the hipster himself. Pretty much everyone in this office looks like Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn could win the hearts and the minds of everybody this Sunday at the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania. Imagine if Sami Zayn, the underdog, the plucky underdog, the man who stood up to Brock Lesnar, stood up to Braun Strowman, is able to win the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania to face Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. They had that phenomenal match last year at Battleground, the great feud in NXT. It would be culminating at WrestleMania on the biggest stage, where Sami Zayn could lift his WWE Universal Championship. The first time he's won a world title, he could do it right here at WrestleMania this year. Up next, we've got Baron Corbin, the man who wears a beanie hat better than me. Some people say I look like him. I don't like that because I have more hair. But Baron Corbin could potentially win the Royal Rumble. Another dark horse. He said on Talking Smack the other week that the Undertaker is nothing more than a gravedigger, and he's not worried about Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Now, while the man may have a smiley face in his stomach, he still could win the Royal Rumble, because, granted, on SmackDown recently he did lose to John Cena, but he has been positioned week after week strong on SmackDown Live, and if they want to make a new superstar, maybe Baron Corbin, the lone wolf, is the guy to do it and go on to WrestleMania to fight for the WWE title. And at number 7 is the Demon himself, Finn Balor, king of the trolling on Twitter. For months and months and months, he was speculating whether he would be on the main roster or stay in NXT. He had us all guessing, and he's now doing it again. Will he be cleared in time to be in the Royal Rumble? PW Insider has reported that he is being medically evaluated this weekend to see if he is fit and able to compete at the Royal Rumble. Remember, he was the first ever WWE Universal Champion this past August at SummerSlam, and he could potentially return and go to claim back his title at WrestleMania by getting a huge win at the Royal Rumble. Could Finn Balor win it? You never know. The Demon might come to San Antonio. BFFs, best friends forever. We all know best friends aren't forever. They're only until you can win a title. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens are best friends, but Chris Jericho has entered himself into the Royal Rumble because he thinks that him and his best friend Kevin Owens could main event WrestleMania together for the Universal Championship. Chris Jericho has been on fire in the last year. Ever since his victory over AJ Styles at WrestleMania 32, his heel turn has been phenomenal. He's had lists, he's been drinking it in, and he might very well win his first Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania. From all the response on social media that we've had here at WhatCulture, Chris Jericho is the man that you want to see win the Royal Rumble. Is it possible? You never know. Best friends facing off at WrestleMania? Stranger things have happened. And then at number 5, we have the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman has been was championing Brock Lesnar recently and about his Royal Rumble appearance this year. Brock Lesnar was savagely defeated by Goldberg in just 1 minute and 26 seconds in one of the most shocking results in recent memory in WWE. But if history's taught us anything, Brock Lesnar can always recover, and he could potentially win the Royal Rumble and go for the WWE Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar is a proven commodity. He draws pay-per-view buys. He is a big talking point of WWE. And hey, If WrestleMania we're going to get Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, why not make it for the WWE Universal Championship? Now you might be asking for my last pick, well if I just said Brock Lesnar wins, how would he get Goldberg at the Universal Championship? Well, Goldberg is scheduled to be part of Fastlane at the beginning of March, where he could potentially win the Universal Championship, setting up him and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Alternatively, Goldberg in his first Royal Rumble since 2004, maybe Goldberg goes all the way. The fan reaction to Goldberg has been nothing short of phenomenal. Sorry AJ. He won at Survivor Series, the fans have been going crazy for him ever since, and apart from headbutting doors and bleeding his head and flubbing his promos, he's been doing great. So you never know, maybe Goldberg could walk in this Sunday to the Royal Rumble, spears, jackhammers, and win, and go on to WrestleMania to headline and win that Universal Championship. If there's anyone that can do it, it's Goldberg. And in at number 3, he goes where he wants, when he wants. It is the dead man, The Undertaker. Now, he might look like a big pile of shite sometimes, but he is a legend, and The Undertaker has a proven track record of being in main events at WrestleMania. His WrestleMania matches are special. Last year with Shane McMahon, that WrestleMania match is what sold the show. People were interested in seeing The Undertaker and Shane McMahon. Now, there's been talk about The Undertaker facing John Cena at WrestleMania. Dave Meltzer did say that might not be happening, but what if it still is? What if The Undertaker is successful and wins the Royal Rumble this Sunday and goes on to face John Cena for the WWE Championship? The one match that fans have been clamouring for almost a decade. People want to see The Undertaker and John Cena. They want to see if John Cena can crush wrestling fans' dreams and defeat The Undertaker, or whether The Undertaker can be the guy to tombstone John Cena into oblivion. The Undertaker is surely one of the favourites for this Sunday. In at number 2 is a guy not even announced for the Royal Rumble. That's how confident I am that he could potentially walk away going to WrestleMania to challenge for the WWE Championship. He is a man that has been very successful all over the wrestling world in TNA and recently in NXT. But for the last 6 weeks, he's not been part of NXT. He's not been at the tapings, he's not been on the shows. I'm talking about none other than Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is destined to be part of the main roster in WWE. Rumours have been swirling that Joe's going to come up and get a major push to start straight away. Imagine if on his first night on the main roster of WWE that Samoa Joe won the Royal Rumble. Samoa Joe versus John Cena at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Both matches would be excellent. SmackDown needs the star power. Samoa Joe, even though he's not announced, is one of the favourites to win this Sunday's Royal Rumble. Braun is obviously the #1 pick to win the Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman, I feel like he's the success story of 2016. We hated him at the beginning, we loved him by the end. He is a large man, and he can't do much, but he did go on Chris Jericho and Luke Gallows' Talking Shop podcast and say that he downloaded an app where whenever he poops, he can put it in a little tracker, and it has a map worldwide of everywhere that he's shit. How can you not love the guy? He has been consistently getting better every single week, and he has had interactions with guys like Sami Zayn, brought out the best in him. He's faced off against the Big Show. He clearly is being destined for big things in WWE. Could Roman Reigns win the WWE Universal Championship from Kevin Owens, and then we see Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman at WrestleMania 33. Vince McMahon's wet dream could come true. Braun Strowman against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And I'm pretty sure that most of you will agree with me. If that match happens, I'm sure in Orlando, Braun Strowman will be getting the cheers. That's the 10 picks that we've got. Who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble this Sunday? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And then on top of all of this, you've got the surprises. Who are the surprise entrants going to be this Sunday at the Royal Rumble? Could we see an appearance from Nakamura, the NXT champion? Could we see a glorious appearance from Bobby Roode from NXT? Or how about the 20th anniversary of Psycho Sid? Psycho Sid could turn up at the Royal Rumble, and I'd probably be the only person that cares, but I would cry with happy tears. And the one other appearance that everybody's talking about, he's been announced to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. True Destiny, February 12th. Kurt Angle. Could he be in the Rumble? Could he be in San Antonio, Texas this Sunday? He was due to be appearing at an event this weekend, and he's been pulled from that event. I wonder why. Can you imagine if Kurt Angle this Sunday enters himself into the Royal Rumble? I think we would collectively lose our minds. But whatever happens, this is the event of the year. Everybody gets excited about the Royal Rumble, and this is a star-studded event. It is the biggest one they've had in years. We hope you enjoy it. Please let us know who you think is going to win. We want to interact with you in the comments. Enjoy it. We really hope that you have a good time watching the Royal Rumble. Tune in for our live stream reactions on our YouTube channel, where you can hear Adam Pacitti, Adam Blompe, and Jack the Jobber watch the show and react to it as they always do. I will not be there, unfortunately. I'll be at home. It's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm going to watch the Royal Rumble at home with some friends. I hope that you enjoy whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. We'll see you soon.